This episode of The Young Turks is brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook at audiblepodcast.com/TYT. Go.
17 veterans and active duty service members are filing a class action lawsuit against the Pentagon. And the reason why they're doing that is because these veterans and service people basically say that the Pentagon has not handled incidents of rape the right way. Mm-hmm. Okay, so they say that rape, molestation, abuse within the military is running rampant, and they're not doing enough to solve the problem. Okay, so of those 17 plaintiffs, 15 are women, 2 of them are men, which I found interesting. And there are several cases that are drawn out in the lawsuit that I found interesting. Let me read you just one of them. Sarah Albertson was raped by a fellow Marine who outranked her in 2006. Because they had been drinking alcohol, both she and the man were charged with inappropriate barracks conduct, and she was ordered to respect her assailant. Commanders forced the corporal to interact with her rapist for 2 more years, suspending her security clearance and downgrading her work assignments because she took prescription medication to cope with the trauma of being forced to work and live with her rapist.
Now, look, there's so many heinous parts of that, obviously, and the culture of covering up for, the boys and stuff, and it's despicable. Mm-hmm. But the other part of it is interesting is that it's amazing what rules they decide to enforce and what they don't. You get raped? Well, I'm not enforcing that rule. Oh, you took prescription medication. I don't like it because you threw, one of my buddies that I drink with probably, again, I don't know. Mm-hmm. But for whatever reason they were covering up for him, you threw that guy under the bus by telling people that he raped you, which, obviously an incredibly high chance that he did, given the situation. Well, then I'm going to bust you for prescription medication.
Yeah, no, it's egregious. And, you read these stories because several of them are outlined in the lawsuit, and they just make your stomach churn, okay? And the lawsuit actually specifies specific numbers that are just so maddening, okay? So to give you an idea, Donald Rumsfeld is named in this lawsuit, okay? He is one of the defendants. And they cited a statistic showing that sex crimes went up 24% the year before Rumsfeld had resigned. So in 2005, sex crimes within the military had gone up 24%.
That's really interesting.
And they're claiming, and this is their claim, that Rumsfeld was so desperate to keep people in the military to fight the wars that he was willing to grant moral waivers.
Oh, disaster. Look, this is one of the many, many consequences of going into a war you shouldn't be in, right? And then, we saw the WikiLeaks video of the Reuters, reporters being killed by the helicopter. And then people turn around and say, along with many innocent civilians, by the way, and then they turn around and say, well, look, war is hell. Innocent people get killed all the time. As if it's an excuse. But no, that's why you shouldn't go to war unless you absolutely positively have to, right? And then look at all the ripple effects, including this, where it turns out that women are getting raped and their assailants are kept in the army because we need more bodies for the war.
Yeah. I know, it's sickening. And the thing the stories are disturbing, but what I find even more disturbing is the fact that they might not win this class action lawsuit at all. Lawyers are saying that it's extremely difficult to prove these incidents. They're saying that it's difficult to even consider this a class action lawsuit because it's hard to prove that this is a systematic thing.
Right. See, but when you see numbers going up by 24%, you begin to believe that it's systematic.
Right.
And they got to at least have a chance to prove that, right? And it makes their cases so much harder if they have to go one by one and they have to go back many years. Mm-hmm. That's why it's so important to have enforcement from the get-go, right?
Right.
And if you don't, then you put them in an even bigger hole. And how are they going to get out of it? How are they going to prove it many years later? It sucks, man. And every once in a while you'll see statistics on how few rapes get reported, and it's super depressing, right? Because those women, mm-hmm. They have, like, the ones that didn't report it, but then tell, in a poll or a study or survey, whatever it is, say, yeah, no, I was raped. I was just, for whatever reason, I was scared. I was embarrassed. I didn't report it. So those people aren't making it up at all because they have no incentive to make it up.
Absolutely
Right?
not.
Like some people who reported, maybe, because they were embarrassed that they had sex with the guy, whatever. There could be a million reasons why. But those people who didn't report it are almost certainly not making it up. And they didn't report it, and those guys never got caught, and they got away with it. And and that already happens so much. And now to add on top of this, it's terrible.
And just to give you one last statistic to show you how prevalent these sex crimes are, the Pentagon's own statistics reveal that back in 2009, there were 3,230 rapes within the military. Okay. However, and this is the Pentagon reporting this, 80% of victims don't even report the crime. So the actual number might be around 16,000.
It's
I mean,
tough,
this
man.
is a serious problem. So it's time that the government really does something about it.
Audible.com is the leading provider of audiobooks.
In fact, they have over 75,000 titles.
And you can listen on your iPod or your MP3 player. You can listen to it anywhere at any time. It's incredibly convenient.
And they have books in every single genre imaginable. You can get a free audiobook if you go to audiblepodcast.com/TYT.
Totally true.